the way home.
I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop.
Quarrel with the towel and begin.
And you'll fucking believe it.
This smells so good.
Oh, you know how it is. We couldn't say no. Did they steal anyway?
They're not. Yeah, all right.
You don't have to be so expensive.
I reckon something devilish was involved. You don't see something like that every day.
Has the escort for Lord von Berghoff left already?
Young Master Older said I wasn't to send anyone. Lord von Berghoff knows these parts very well.
Yes? What is it you want?
Where are you staring off to so sadly?
Takov is somewhere over there. And my sweetheart, Henny. He can't be here with me because I'm told he's not good enough for me. I know it's Agnes's wedding. But it still makes me sad. But why am I pouring out my heart to you? Sorry.
That's all right.
Thank you.
Go and ask the lady what she would like us to do.
I'd like to feel it.
Christian kindness. Help the hungry. Just a few crumbs of bread. Something to eat, please. God will pay back double for your charity.
Hopefully you'll find peace one day. How did you...
It is
with the tussle even begin?
Can you believe it? You've got a healthy husband, you know, son.
Stubborn. False meat.
Let's say I pass out from the heat. It would be your duty to escort me somewhere cool and shady. Preferably somewhere quiet.
Well, yes. But just for a moment, you understand?
And have you killed anyone with that sword yet?
Not yet. Most of the time, a threat or two puts people in their place.
Wow, how brave you are.
With a weapon in their hand, everyone is brave.
Really? Can I try? I'd like to feel it too.
He'd like to hold my sword.
Just for a moment.
I can't do that. If any of the nobles saw it, I'd be in trouble.
It's very hot in here, don't you think?
Don't waste your time. I'm on duty.
Aren't the girls?
Henry. He's the one who ruined it all for him. Don't worry about it. Easy for you to say. I wish I could be that now.
But Agnes is a lovely girl. At least her pretty face will stand out. Oh,
But we still had a nice time, didn't we?
I'm the bailiff's cousin, 5 times removed on my mother's side. By marriage.
Ah, not too close then.
Well, well, well. Who do we have here?
What are you doing here?
I'm working at our task. What else?
But how did he get in?
What's it to you? Mind your own business. What do you want from me? I wasn't good enough for you, so stop pestering me.
I hear you're in charge of the sword fighting tournament.
That's right, Henry. What is it? Would you like to try your hand?
First, I want to ask you something.
What do you want to know?
What are the rules?
Very simple. It's not hard. Everybody gets a wooden sword, and whoever wins first, wins. Whoever beats young Lord Alder, Svatobrook the bailiff's boy, and Lord Semine himself, takes it all.
And what's the price?
Let it be a surprise.
You don't know, do you?
True, I don't. But I hear our master's being very generous, so you won't be disappointed.
Who do I fight first?
Young Lord Alder's waiting for you.
The groom?
Aye, him. Don't you dare wound him, Henry.
I'll be happy to take part.
All right. Then go and challenge our young lord to a duel.
At least her pretty face.
Thank you, lad. I haven't seen Dubravka this happy in a long time.
You're welcome.
Bailiff give you a fair trial.
Coming here for so long, everybody knows it.
What do you mean? All blokes get a little tipsy now and then after all.
But that man of yours,
And what did they steal anyway?
Here, the right ceremony will begin when Lord Von hungry, the grass, just a few crumbs of bread. Only I can't get old to understand.
I'll send someone.
Has the escort for Lord von Berghoff left already?
Young Master Alder said I wasn't to send
Innkeeper,
anyone.
that beer.
Every bride can afford a new dress.
Someone like you beat me. Such a shame. It's a good thing Bernard didn't see it.
Someone is a sore loser.
Don't get all up. Mind your own business, Henry. I'll wait for Von Berghoff alone.
Hey, Henry! How are you, pal?
I see you didn't waste any time, gamekeeper.
I know. For Christ's sake, what have I done? What's my wife gonna say? I really want to stay away from the booze, but I can't do it alone. I know. Supposing you keep an eye on me, Henry.
What, mind you?
It's easy. Just don't let me drink.
I'd say it's a little late for that, isn't it?
All right. So just don't let me end up under the table. If you see me with a drink in my hand, stop me from drinking it, Henry. Do you understand?
Not a chance.
Oh, come on, Henry. We've been through so much. We faced certain death together, and now you're gonna let me down. This is a matter of life and death.
Life and death? Right. Of course I have nothing better to do than keep you away from the booze.
Thank you, Henry. I knew you wouldn't let me down. If you see me with a drink in my hands, take it away from me. Right away, before I have a chance to take a sip. All right?
What am I getting myself into? Hand me what you're drinking right now, then.
I'm starting to regret this.
Yeah. Wasn't too hard, was it?
You have a lot to learn, young man.
My God. How on earth could someone like you beat me? Such a shame. It's a good thing Bernard didn't see it.
Someone is a sore loser.
Don't get all uppity.
Dead bodies stuck in the wheel of thunder.
Hey, Henry! It's so good to see you here.
Because you don't know anybody else here.
Exactly! And that means you're the only one who'll drink with me. What do you say?
No thanks. I don't feel like drinking right now.
But I'll drink to you anyway.
What do you think?
About the wedding? Fine. Plenty of wine and women.
But?
I'm not used to such affairs. It's a bit too quiet for me.
Quiet? Here? I don't know what kind of weddings you're used to, but I wouldn't call this quiet.
Aye, sure. But I'm talking about something else. Everybody's happy and friendly here. And I can't get used to not watching my back all the time, you know?
Your mother bawled her eyes out. Another wee boy with his head, but I'm a cold
Tipsy now and then after that man of yours. I mean, if what they say about him is true.
Fortunately, with Agnes, I don't think you have to.
Sir, I'd like to challenge you to a duel.
God knows I'll gladly accept your challenge. But drink something first. You look a little pale to me.
Too bad you lost. But you've nothing to be ashamed of. Sir Older is an experienced swordsman.
Maybe next time.
Here, have some wine. You look a bit pale to me.
Thank you. What now?
If once wasn't enough, you can challenge the bailiff's son.
What can you tell me about him?
About Svatja? Hard to say. I don't really know him that well. But he can probably handle a sword, seeing as how he signed up for it of his own accord. Unlike our young lord, who was ordered to do it.
I understand. I'll go and challenge him.
I'm related on the bride's side.
Oh, that explains it. I'm the bailiff.
Don't worry about it.
Easy for you.
You've got a healthy husband, son, plenty of
I'll know that Ming and
That's my fault.
Like that.
no respect for the elders whatsoever.
Well, hopefully you'll find peace one day.
What else could I do? I couldn't serve the guests that swill Betty Bruce in Truscovitz. Quite right. But you've got some here anyway.
Don't you think?
Don't waste your time. I'm on duty.
Aren't the guards supposed to keep everyone safe?
Well,
It's not my fault the Samines want different things. You know what? Go and ask the lady.
I think Wojtek and
What are you happy
Excuse me?
I've just got this
Pieces, how much does he owe you?
What are you gaping at? Leave me alone, or so help me.
And how am I supposed to do that? If I don't... Everybody knows him.
What's no tack-up wine?
I'd like a sip at least.
Well, the old man had walked away.
I'm surprised.
Indeed. But especially the beer. That's a hell of a selection.
Christ!
I did my
Pardon
best.
me.
I even had beer brought all the way from...
I'd like to challenge you to a duel, Svatya.
Well, how could I refuse?
You might come to regret it, though.
Too bad, Henry. Even I didn't expect the bailiff's boy to be that good with a sword.
I was just unlucky.
Unlucky, you say?
Now I need a drink to drown out the pain.
Good idea, son.
Who am I going to face next?
Now, take a break and come back in a while.
We won't be around to see you.
Don't be silly. The girl turned him down again. It's no big deal.
You didn't see him. Go with it now.
Yes.
Please, please, help the hungry. Just a few crumbs of something to eat, please. God will pay back double for your charity. Help us, please. A few drops of food.
At least her pretty face.
I haven't even thanked...
I'm here to help you, sir.
I said you didn't have to.
Well, I made a promise. Is this about the beggars by the gate?
That too, but I'm more worried about my wayward relatives and their insatiable thirst.
You mean Yurko and the Moravians?
Oh, what did I do to deserve a nephew like him?
I'll try to keep an eye on them. Maybe I'll be able to keep them in check.
You'd be pulling a thorn from my side. But don't get your hopes up. Getting between them and booze is asking for trouble.
What about the beggars, sir?
Try asking Tuma, the guard on the gate. Maybe he's figured something out already.
I'll talk to Tuma and we'll work something out.
Well, try to be done with it before Lord von Berghoff arrives.
Of course.
Thanks, Henry. I appreciate it.
That's what yet?
You're Henry, right? The one who came with the blacksmith?
The one and only.
You came to help me with them beggars?
Lord Semine would be glad if we got rid of them. I was told you'd know how.
It doesn't take a scholar to figure out. They came for alms, that's all. If they get some food, they'll be on their way.
I can give them some of mine.
Some of yours? You're going to spoil them. But whatever, I won't stop you.
Now that I think of it, we'd better give them something else.
I agree.
Well, there's plenty of food here. So what's the problem?
There's plenty of food on the tables, that's true. But that's for the guests. I can't go round taking food off the tables. How would that look?
Then I'll do it.
Well, I suppose you could. But you'll need a pile of food. Folk will take you for a glutton. Besides, you'll spoil them with such fine fare. I reckon some kitchen scraps should do.
So what kind of food do you think we should give them?
If it was up to me, I'd give them scraps from the kitchen. But the cook keeps saying there's no scraps. Says she uses it all for soup and gruel. She put the scraps away in the pantry and won't let anyone in there.
Isn't there any way I could reason with her?
That's not going to be easy. She's got one hell of a mouth. I think even old Semine's afraid of her. He put her in charge of the feast, and now they're fighting over every single groschen. The wedding already cost him a fortune. If he starts giving to the poor as well, there'll be hell to pay.
Where's the pantry?
Right behind the kitchen. But like I said, the cook won't let anyone in.
I reckon the cook will be in the kitchen, eh?
Where else? And she never takes her eyes off the pantry door.
Have you tried just asking her?
Why would I do that? I'm telling you, it's no use.
How can you be so sure? Maybe she'll be reasonable in the end.
Try it then.
I'll try talking to her.
Are you drunk?
I'm not. Why'd you ask?
Then you must be daft in the head.
Well, if I can't reason with the cook, I can always try sneaking into the pantry.
Well, if you do, just make sure she doesn't catch you.
Did you notice if she ever leaves the kitchen?
I've seen her go and gather herbs. or put more food on the tables from time to time, but someone would have to eat it all first.
Good to hear. I'm starving.
Then I wish you a hearty appetite.
All right. All right. I'll see what I can do.
Good luck, Henry.
Come on, let's get a taste of the piglet. Come on, let's get a taste of the piglet. Come on, let's get a taste of the piglet.
At least they've not put that up yet.
Anyhow, old bro.
Keep your mouth shut.
How are you?
Beating around the bush like this is good for no one. He didn't say it.
Are you still quarreling?
I don't want to be the one to tell you. Latushka, your man has racked up quite the debt at the alehouse. I'll tear him to pieces. How much does he owe you? A few dozen groschen. I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop. And how am I supposed to do that? If I don't serve him, someone else will. He's been coming here for so long. Everybody knows it. I admire you for sticking with a man like that. What do you mean? All blokes get a little tipsy now and then after all. But that man of yours, I mean, what they say about him.
What would you like, young man? Did the food run out? If it did, just say so. Otherwise, stay out of my kitchen if you wouldn't mind.
There's nothing left to eat at one of the tables.
Really? Well, I'll be. Excuse me. I'll check it out. Get out of my way.
I'll pay for it all, I promise. But you promise me you won't pour him another drop. If I don't...
I need a drink. Herrgott. One day...
But you promise me you won't pour him another drop.
I am parched. I need a drink. Herrgott. One day, that woman will be dead of me.
Get out of my way. You'll find food outside. What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm...
They can't do it look like shit.
Would you like some piglets, sir? It will go well with the wine, here on the table.
I picked some food off the tables.
Let me see. Maybe that'll be enough for them. That'll have to do. It won't last them long, but they can be glad to get anything at all. That's that then. Thanks for the help. And you know what? Wait for me here. I'll throw it to them, and then we'll drink to our success. And no excuses.
You seem like a reasonably educated man, Crazel.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I reckon you know some interesting and useful things. If you share them with me, it'll make it easier to endure all that bullshit you spew.
I'm glad you know what you're getting yourself into. Are you interested in the theory of light, kinetics, or vacuums?
That's a bit too fast for me. What I need is the basics.
I have no time for the basics.
Well, I'll be happy to give you some groschen for your troubles.
All right, but don't forget, this will take some time. Throw in a few coins and I'll teach you whatever you want.
I reckon you could teach me how to move about undetected.
That's a true art. It's based on the ideas of the old masters. You need to master the knowledge of light and shadow. Find a balance. Any deviation means chaos. Let's get to work.
I'd like to learn something new.
Well, you know how things work around here. All right, but don't forget, this will take some time. For a few groschen, I'll teach you whatever you want.
For instance, I'd like to know how to pry open a lock properly. Or how to go through someone's purse without being noticed.
I see. The combination of restraint and the mechanics of general acquisition of property. That seems doable. Let's get to work.
I'd like to learn something new.
Well, you know how things work around here. All right, but don't forget, this will take some time. For a few groschen, I'll teach you whatever you want.
You talk about alchemy like a book. I reckon you could teach me something about brewing potions.
We've been through a lot together, so I'm sure you know that alchemy is a noble and serious science. Let's start with the importance of the ratio of ingredients and the proportion of substances, because every potion is different. Let's get to work.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now. Come back later.
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now. Come back later.
I'm just tired of the endless delays.
Hey, old enough.
Ah, bollocks, you glykin, lad. You'd rather get a kiss from me than for that bowfin' old bint of yours.
Hey! Settle down, fellas. What a wedding here. You didn't make a flash. Yet. Hey, lads. You know what I could go for, right? Well. Look what the cat dragged in.
Easy, gents. I'll come in peace.
You gave me a hammer in last time. Well, you'll near be so lucky this time, fella.
You want to fight? Here.
What's the matter? Are you shitting it? The laddie looks like he's gonna start agreeing.
What?
We're only having you on, pal. It's all water under the bridge. I'm Yurko from Moravia, and these fine lads hail from there too.
I'm Henry, from Scallis.
Well, Henry, come and have a wee drink with us to settle our differences.
Why not? I'd love to have a drink with you.
Of course you would. Fuck. That pish of yours makes me heave. It's nae fit to drink. We have to find something better.
You know why Lord Samin won't give you anything better? Because he's afraid you'll get drunk and start a brawl.
Now look here, you bampot.
I'll tell you an age-old piece of wisdom. A dry Moravian is 100 times more edge than a drunk one. So, if you didn't want this place smashed to pieces, bring us some decent liquor.
I see. This is getting serious. And where would I find something?
Something, my ass! We want the good swally we brought from Moravia. Seeing as we kept there being up but fishy. But old Samin took it from us and hid it in the fortress dunnies.
Dunnies?
The cellars. That old Boddock even put them under guard with our liquor inside.
All right. But how will I recognize this stuff I'm looking for?
I'm sure you'll be able to tell. It's a wee jug. Well, maybe not all that wee.
And who's guarding the cellar?
A guard, of course. He's holed up in there like a badger, gawking at the door and not moving an inch.
I don't think there's much I can do about the guard. Do you have any ideas?
I didn't care. Just get rid of him. Make up some keech so he fucks off. I'll let you in there. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right then. I won't let you down.
Here with us. The girl has to wait. There's nothing to be done about it.
Easy for you to say.
Don't be
It would just embarrass us even more.
But as long as I'm alive, you'll listen to me. Von Berghoff doesn't show up by the evening, we'll hold the ceremony without him.
The old man had a watch away. Can you fucking believe it? The best stuff.
You don't feel like this will be here with us.
Get out of my way. You're fine food outside. Hey, you're not supposed to be in there, lad. What are you
You're not going to argue here. It would just embarrass us even more.
Damn it! Where's that von Berghoff?
What's your language, young man?
You're in a big hurry to tie them knot, aren't you? I never would have thought.
I'm not in a hurry. I'm just tired of the endless delays.
That's enough. Maybe old enough to marry, but as long as I'm alive, you'll listen to me.
Yeah, have some sympathy. He's getting married today. It's no wonder he's nervous.
All right. If von Berghoff doesn't show up by the evening, we'll hold the ceremony without him.
Really, here's a drink.
Everybody's drinking and having a good time, and you're stuck sitting here in the cellar. Aren't you bored?
Don't even get me started. Finally, a proper wedding after all these years, and I'm sent to guard the cellar. So them Moravian drunkards don't drink it dry? Pah! And I'm so thirsty, I could suck the gamp out of these walls.
I really don't envy you.
Thank you. I feel so much better.
Now go and get yourself a beer. I'll take over for you for a while.
No way! If Tuma found out, he'd chew my arse off.
Tuma? Oh, come on. He's drinking too. We had some schnapps together a moment ago.
What? That sly bastard.
See? Why should you be stuck here like a sack of dry grain?
Right you are. If Tuma can drink, so can I.
Can't have you marry in the dark.
Henry pays?
Look what I found for you.
Well, hooray! Bring it on! Ah. Well, that's something else. Hail, Henry. Come and sit with us and have a swig.
No, no. Thanks, but I don't drink.
What are you? A fish that subs naught but water. Drink up, laddie. It's a polite thing to do at a wedding. To health, God, and Henry.
And to the newlyweds.
To them too. Bottoms up.
God's nails, Henry. We're in trouble. You've got to help me.
What's happened?
The sword's gone. Someone must have taken it.
The wedding present for the young lord.
Not so loud, for God's sake. If I don't get it back, the old man will wipe the floor with me. You'll see. He'll make sure I never forge another nail in this county.
Couldn't you have left it somewhere?
Leave behind something so precious? Never. Someone stole it.
Can you remember the last time you saw it?
I don't know. Maybe when we came, I showed it to old Semine. He told me what a masterpiece it was.
I was there. What did you do then?
Then I ate a little something, drank, and went to take a piss.
And you had the sword on you the whole time?
Why would I go to piss with it? I put it down in the grass by the wall.
Aha. Let me guess. You haven't seen it since then?
I've been looking for it ever since.
Did you show the sword to anyone else?
Well... You know, I had to show off a bit. Such a lovely piece of work for Lord Semine himself.
You were pleased with yourself, eh?
Everyone is, when their work is praised, aren't they?
Well, no wonder you didn't know which way was up. The praise made the blood rush to your head. And maybe elsewhere, too.
Don't you worry about my head, damn it. We have to find the sword.
Who were you showing off that sword to?
A few people came to me to see it. A couple of girls. Young lads, too.
Young lads?
Aye, it's true. And one of them was a bit cocky.
What did the lad look like?
I don't know exactly. All the commotion around here. He was kind of young, you know, a fob. Like a lot of fellas around here.
Well, that could be any one of a dozen.
If I knew exactly which one it was, I'd go and see him myself.
Don't you at least remember how he acted? Something that sticks in your mind?
Well, as I say, he was just cheeky-like. And he had these strange manners. Like one of the nobles. He's been strutting around to impress some wench. The one that lewd Chamberlain brought here, I think.
Ah, I see. I know exactly who we're looking for.
You do?
No, actually. I have absolutely no idea who you're talking about. And what was he wearing? Try to remember.
Aye, I know that. He was in yellow. He was well dressed, all right.
I'll try to find the lad. Maybe he'll know more.
If you find my sword on him, hang him by the balls right away.
Hey, that's cool, you father's gift for your...
That's right. First-class sword.
Anyway, do you know who this Henry might be?
And now you'll be the one to wed him.
You might be who I'm looking for.
Me? How's that?
Because you're dressed very nicely in yellow.
Envious, eh? My wife made these clothes for me, but they're not for sale. But she can make you some too, if you pay her well.
It's not your clothes I'm interested in.
Oh? Then what?
Blacksmith Radovan from Takov lost his sword. Do you know anything about it?
I saw the sword. The blacksmith himself showed it to me. Boasted that it was the finest in the whole county. Beautiful work, I must admit.
And was there anyone suspicious hanging around?
There was this one fella. I noticed him right away because he was dressed similarly to me, although his outfit was much poorer and tasteless. The color was fine, but otherwise, it was a cheap, shoddy job.
Is that why you think he might have taken the sword?
He committed a fashion crime already. People like that are capable of anything.
You wouldn't know where I might find him, would you?
Indeed I do. He just dragged some woman up the stairs over there.
I'll go now.
So long.
See you later.
Wait and see. We'll keep an eye on Burgo's chamber. He kept staring at me earlier.
Him? These guys all have to hussy all
Anything new? He doesn't miss a chance to have a go at anyone. If I'm not wrong, it's been nearly a year.
So,
Fucking drunken tossers.
Drunk again.
Ah, fucking hell! Fuck him up, lad!
I just can't decide.
The ceremony will be held without it.
One would think he made it consequences, that's himself.
Anyway, do you know who this Henry might be?
You have to kid old Penny off.
Stop making excuses and tell me. Where have you been?
I'd like to learn something.
There's no time for it now.
If you say so. But may the Lord protect you if I see you really
Time! Brought my hair out. I don't have the whole day
Oh no. Hey! I know you!
Oh, Christ. Look at the state of you, gamekeeper.
Henry!
Stop shouting, for God's sake.
Henry! You promised me you'd watch me! And look! Look at the state I'm in now!
Oh, well. What do we do with you now?
You have to help me get back on my meat!
Meat? What meat?
On my feet, I said! Feet! Henry, have you been thinking?
What, me?
You? What about you? Are you drunk? Or what?
Good God, how am I supposed to help you get back on your feet?
Since you ask. Well, I could use some broth. Strong beef broth. That'll get my blood flowing.
I'll see what I can do. You just stay here and don't budge.
Don't worry. I'm really not going anywhere right now. Waiting. I'm already married.
That's fresh.
pretend Rob's great being up to his mischief again.
You could say that. They found a dead body stuck in the beer.
No, a girl without a dowry. I'd have a hard time. Are you saying I'm poor? Oh, not at all. What do I know? It's just...
To worry about. On the contrary.
Go fuck yourself! Matter? Shit yourself!
Oh, man. For fuck's sake!
Christ! I don't have
Crush
the whole
him
day
like
for
a
you.
grape!
Oh!
This won't end well for you. Crush him like a grape!
Oh! Jesus! I'm hit!
How did you do? He got his ass kicked. I saw it with my own eyes.
Can't come